In my language, that means greetings, and I'd like to thank you all for the honor of being here and speaking to you this evening. I would also like to say thank you to the beautiful women who have already spoken about so many amazing issues. What I'd like to share with you this evening is, what is age? Well, it's a marker of how long we have walked upon this land that we call Earth. How we walk is what is important. How we handle the years is what is important. Growing up with an indigenous philosophy is a totally different way of thinking and being from the mainstream culture. And it was very difficult trying to fit in. I didn't know where I belonged. My parents wanted me to be a little white girl, but I knew I was an Indian. And so at 5 years old, they had me taking ballet and trying to be a little white girl. The only problem was I never fit in the white world. I had to reinvent my life, probably 17 times. I went to college, I had 2 degrees. I couldn't do a darn thing with any of them. I couldn't get hired. I had to change myself so many times to try to fit into a world that I felt I didn't belong in. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. If you had asked me at 21 how many years I thought I would walk on this earth, I said, oh, I'll be here 29 years. It's over after that. 29, I went into this terrible depression. I am over the hill. My life is over. It will never be the same. I am an old woman. 30 came and went like a breeze. 40 flew right by. I didn't even notice it. Same with 50. 60, I looked in the mirror. I said, I'm starting to see some changes. Wow, where did that come from? Oh, I know where that came from. That's the night my son snuck out and the police dragged him back. Where did this come from? Oh, I remember that one. I can go on and on and on. But what I'd really like to share with you this evening is the beauty of all stages of life. As an Indigenous woman, we revere and honor each stage, from infancy to childhood, where we're learning to become who we are, learning to walk in the world and what's expected of us, to young adulthood, where we're growing into our own, and then to maturity, where we're becoming more confident, and then to the age of wisdom. And I always like to say, I hope I wear my wisdom well. We become the teachers. We become the ones that the young ones come to and look to for advice. I grew up in a matriarchal society where it was the woman's responsibility to care for the home and the children and to make important decisions about what occurred amongst the people. And we looked for 7 generations coming up behind us. How will this affect them? So, coming from an Indigenous perspective, we are taught to embrace who we are at all stages of our lives. If I was meant to look 20-something forever, I would. I'd have no wrinkles, I'd have no gray hair, my body would be firm and strong and muscular, without plastic surgery, without hiding behind a mask, without dyeing the hair. So I say, so what? When I was 20-something, I was a good 20-something. I was a great 30-something. I was also a good 40-something, 50-something, 60-something, and now 71 markers have passed, 71 winters. I'm going to be 72 years old, and I'm loving every minute of it. What I would like to say to each and every one here is you are beautiful. You are beautiful just as you are. Don't ever let someone else's perception of beauty influence you and yours. Own your beauty. Walk in it. Be proud of who you are. Stand in your own strength and your own power. You don't need to look like the size 0 Barbie dolls on TV. That's somebody else's perception of beauty. Each of us is unique. Each of us is who we are. Be proud. You are beautiful. We are taught as Indigenous people not to look at this. I was raised colorblind. I didn't see black, red, yellow, or white. I saw an individual and a human being for who they are in here. I didn't see a blonde girl. I didn't see a chubby girl. I didn't see a black girl. I saw a human being. I didn't see a big man, a little man, a fat man, a skinny man. I saw a human being. And it was my decision as to whether or not I felt comfortable walking with any of these people. So as an Indigenous woman, what I have to say to you about age is love it, enjoy it, stay healthy, take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, who will? If you're not here to help your spouse, your mate, your partner, your children, who will be? Be the best you can be. Another thing we're taught, or that I grew up learning, is always help each other be the best that they can be. Help them rise up. Help lift them up. Don't tear down. Don't look at differences. Celebrate differences. Don't pick on people for them. Honor them, respect them. We're all different. So, as human beings, we are one race. It matters not what corner of the world we come from, what color we are. I believe we should all stand together, help each other, lift each other up. Stop labeling people. Stop labeling. Labeling separates and divides. And when that happens, nobody wins. If each of us helps each other be the best we can be, everybody wins. And I'd like us all to work together for a better world, a better place, clean water. Let's stop all the missing and murdered Indigenous women and children in every culture. Let's fight for justice and peace and unity and not allow governments to divide, separate, and segregate us. Okay. So as an old lady, I consider myself an older. As an elder, I'm always learning, hoping to be that elder that people will want to come to, that I can help walk in a good way, help teach, and understand that age, yes, we have markers as to how long we've walked here. But age is how you feel, what you do with it, how you grow in it, how you embrace it. And hopefully, being here to be the elders that the young ones come to for guidance and to teach them in a good and honorable way. And thank you so much for even listening to me this evening. It's an honor to be here.